The lungs confession. The body's only floating organ that breathes. Master, you've probably never noticed my appearance. I'm your lungs. Two maple leaf-shaped organs that expand and contract. 2,000 times a day without consuming a single gram of energy. But every cigarette you light, every puff of kitchen fume, leaves permanent burn scars on me. What are the main functions of the lungs in the human body? The lungs serve as the body's vital gas exchange organs. During inhalation, oxygen enters the blood through the alveolar walls and capillaries. During exhalation, carbon dioxide in the blood is expelled through the capillaries and alveolar walls. They maintain life by breathing about 2,000 times daily too. What specific harm does smoking cause to the lungs? Smoking exposes the lungs to over 4,000 harmful substances, including more than 60 carcinogens. This can damage alveoli, cause exudation, gradually turn the lungs black, and reduce respiratory function, from being able to run kilometers to gasping after minimal activity. 3. How to scientifically protect lung health in daily life. In daily life, pay attention to personal hygiene and keep the living environment clean. Engage in more aerobic exercises such as running and swimming to enhance lung function. Quit smoking and turn on the range hood in time while cooking to reduce lung damage from fumes. The anatomical secrets of the lungs. Nature's most exquisite gas exchange system. 1. The floating life engine. Lungs anti-gravity design subverts cognition. Density miracle. Normal lung tissue has a density of only 34 gcm, lighter than water 1 gcm, making it the only floating organ in the human body. Weight paradox. The left lung weighs about 1,000 g, the right lung 100 grams, yet they can hold gas equivalent to 3 basketballs 6 liters. Positioning located in the thoracic cavity, protected by the rib cage. During inhalation, the diaphragm descends 23 centimeters, expanding the thoracic volume by 50. Lung body breathing proportions, body index, lung. Data, daily breaths, 20,000 times 14. Minute, lifetime, breaths, 700 million at 80 years. Total alveolar area, 70100 m. Equivalent to a tennis court. 1.2 the millionfold. Bubble factory. The microcosm of alveolic lung consists of 300 million alveoli, equivalent to 300 million miniature balloons. Alveolar structure, composed of a single layer of epithelial cells, only 0.2 m thick, 50 times thinner than plastic wrap. Gas exchange efficiency. Each alveolus is wrapped by 1,000 capillaries, with a total surface area of 100 square meters. Self-cleaning surfactants prevent alveolar collapse, and cilia beats 16 times per second to remove foreign matter. Alveolar work simulation during inhalation. 1. Oxygen diffuses through the alveolar wall into the blood and binds with hemoglobin. 2. Carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood into the alveoli to complete gas exchange. 3. Each deep breath renews 80 of the alveolar gas. 2. The functional miracle of the lungs. A non-energic consuming life pump. 2.1 Gas exchange factory 247 operation. The lungs breathing process is as precise as a machine. Inhalation, intercostal muscles contract, expanding the thoracic cavity and drawing air in via negative pressure. Gas exchange, oxygen enters the blood. Carbon dioxide exits with 98 efficiency. Exhalation, muscles relax, and elastic recoil expels waste gas. Lungus processing data, gas type, daily volume, exchange. Efficiency, oxygen, 500L, 98. CO, 400L, 95. Toxins, 20 mg, 90 filtration. 2.2 Human humidity. Regulator, the invisible internal manager. The lungs are more than respiratory organs, they're intelligent regulators. Temperature control. Inhaled air is heated to 37 and humidified to 95. pH balance regulates CO excretion via breathing rate to maintain blood pH. Immune defense. Alveolar macrophages phagocytize 20 milligrams of dust daily. Iamidern Life's Lung Torture 5 Invisible Killers. 3.1 Smoking Trap for 000. Toxins bombarding the lungs. The lung damage from one cigarette. Invasion of 4000 chemicals, including 60 carcinogens, benzopyrene nitrosamines, co-binds to hemoglobin, reducing oxygen carrying capacity by 15. Tar clings to alveoli, stopping cilia movement for 30 minutes. Smoking lung damage research. WHO data shows 20 cigarettes reduce lung function by 3, annually 0.5 in non-smokers. After 20 years, alveoli decrease by 30, and lungs turn coke-colored. 3.2 Kitchen fumes. Invisible lung sandpaper. Lung burden of 1 stir-free, PM 2.5, can reach 800 gm, 22x the safety limit of 35 gm. Harmful substances like acrolein irritate airways, increasing lung cancer risk by 2.3x. Chinese cooking produces 47 more fume particles than Western cooking. Kitchen fume epidemiology. A Shanghai study found non-smoking women exposed to fumes have 2.1x higher lung cancer rates. A kitchen without a hood causes damage equivalent to 2 cigarettes. 3.3 Emotional storm. The bubble explosion. Crazy lung impact of one rage episode. Breathing rate surges from 14 to 30 breaths minute. Alveoli overinflate, increasing elastic fiber rupture risk by 40. Sustained stress can cause stress-induced pulmonary edema. Emotion lung function data. Harvard research shows irritable people have 58 higher COPD risk. Asthma rates in anxiety patients are 3x higher. 3.4 Air pollution. Urban dwellers lung abrasive. The lung cost of daily commuting. Vehicle exhaust. PM 2.5 penetrates alveoli with 75 deposition. Ozone pollution increases bronchial inflammation risk by 32. Rush hour exposure equals 1 cigarette a day. Air pollution warning. WHO reports 90 of humans breathe polluted air, with 4.2 meters lung disease deaths year. Each 10 gm. PM 2.5 increase raises lung cancer mortality by 15. 3.5 Sedentary lifestyle. Lung muscle atrophy. The lung crisis for office workers. Sitting reduces vital capacity. Sitting reduces vital capacity by 20 and alveolar expansion by 35. Deep inhalation ability drops, lowering gas exchange efficiency by 18. Each hour of sitting reduces cilia clearance by 9. Sedentary lung function study. Cambridge University found 2 hours of sitting reduces basal lung ventilation by 40. Office workers have 2.7x higher pneumonia risk than laborers. Ivlang SOS signals. Don't ignore these warnings. 4.1 Abnormal breathing changes. Post-activity shortness. Gasping after climbing to floors signals 20. Lung function loss. Chronic cough persisting 8 weeks may indicate alveolar damage. Blood in sputum. A sign of alveolar capillary rupture. 4.2 Silent body cues. Cyanotic lips. Oxygen saturation 90 suggests gas exchange issues. Clubbed fingers. Tissue growth from long-term hypoxia. Unexplained weight loss. Malnutrition due to poor lung function. 4.3 Subtle diagnostic changes. Oxygen saturation normal 95,100. 93 requires attention. Lung function test FEV1 FVC 70. Indicates obstructive disorder. Chest CT. Thickened lung markings suggest chronic inflammation. Lung protection plan. Science-backed care starting today. 5.1 Breathing revolution. Yoga for lungs. Diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale with a bulging abdomen. Exhale with contraction 3x day 10 minutes. Pursed lip breathing. Prolong exhalation to improve residual air. Balloon blowing 10. Balloons D to enhance alveolar elasticity. Breathing training results after 8 weeks. 15 Increase in vital capacity. 28 Better exercise endurance. 40 Fewer coughs. 5.2 Kitchen protection. Lung bulletproof vests. Range hood use. Turn on 5 minutes before cooking. Off 10 minutes after. Cooking methods. Prefer steaming, boiling over frying. Keep oil temp 180. Air purification. Install HEPA filters to keep PM to 0.5. 25 gm. Kitchen protection study. Pumped research shows Proper hood use reduces lung damage risk by 67. With an air purifier, PM 2.5 exposure drops 82. 5.3 Emotional management lung. Decompression chambers. Mindfulness meditation 10. Miniatesdi focusing on breath. To lower stress, emotion journaling track triggers for targeted adjustment. Aromatherapy peppermint oil inhalation reduces breathing rate by 22. Emotional management effects after 6 months. 55 fewer asthma attacks. 41 less COPD exacerbation. 12 improved lung function. 5.4 Exercise prescription lung fitness plan. Aerobic exercise. Brisk walking 6,000 steps day. Swimming to boost ventilation by 20. Resistance training. Blow candles paper to strengthen respiratory muscles. Altitude training. Climb 10 floors week to simulate high-altitude breathing. Exercise lung health long-term studies show 43 lower pneumonia risk in active individuals. 37 slower pulmonary fibrosis progression. 5.5 medical monitoring lung annual checkups. Basic screenings yearly chest X-ray plus lung function test.